Hey guys, Tiffany with another video. As you guys saw in the title, this is going to be all about some new makeup products. Recently I picked up like so much stuff. I'm not even gonna lie, I have so much stuff to bring you guys, but I just have not had a chance to sit down and film a haul. My job hours have been super crazy, so I figured instead I just come and maybe show you guys some of the products and we just get ready together and see how they work. On the eyes, I'm gonna start with the Too Faced Just Peachy Mattes palette. Yes y'all, I did pick this up. I was really interested in the colors and I was trying to see if maybe Too Faced was ready to come out of the corner, stop going to the principal's office, and finally redeem themselves. Here's what the packaging looks like. It's really pretty. They came out with a whole bunch of stuff. Setting powders, blurring powders, foundations that look like they're way too light. They came out with lipsticks. They have this like matte setting mist. Now that does interest me. I might go back and pick that up, but the only thing I got from the collection thus far is this palette. Again, it's the Just Peachy Mattes. The packaging is really pretty, and then when you open it up on the inside, it comes with a nice size mirror. But here are the shades, and I really love the shades. You guys know I am a fan of matte eyeshadows, so the fact that they're all matte, I did really like that. They have a smell. It's not like a, like with the Sweet Peach palette, to me the smell was like so overwhelming. It was really sweet. This one is fragrant, but it's not like super overwhelming and super powering, so I do really like that. So yeah, we're just gonna play around with this a little bit. I already have my base on. I already did my brows, but I'm gonna start off with Peach Cobbler. Am I gonna start off with Peach Cobbler? Yeah, I'm gonna start off with Peach Cobbler, which is this shade right here, and I'm just gonna take my Sephora number 10 brush, and I'm just gonna apply that as my transition shade. So next up, I'm going to go back into the palette. I'm going to take this shade right here, which is called Just Ripe. I am going to start blending that into my crease. Now I have to say the eyeshadows are performing really well. They are blending out really nice, so I do like that. And again, they do have like a smell to them, but it's not like a super overpowering peach smell, so I'm really happy about that. As far as what's new in beauty, did you guys see that they are now gonna go ahead and do the MAC and Aaliyah collaboration? I feel like I've been waiting on that to happen since forever, and I'm really excited. I haven't been like super excited about a collection from MAC, like a whole entire collection, not like one or two items, but like the whole thing, probably since they did the Rihanna collection, the first one, the one with the gold packaging. I probably haven't been this excited about a collection since then. I just hope that they do it justice. I hope they don't come out with some crap or something that doesn't really represent Aaliyah. So I'm really excited to see like what MAC is gonna come up with as far as this collection is concerned, because I feel like if they pull out some crap, like they may not recover from this one, because a lot of people have been waiting for this collaboration to happen. So now I'm gonna take this really pretty berry type of shade. It's called Peach Sangria, and I'm just gonna use my MAC 217, and I'm going to just apply that on top of the, what was the name of that shade? Just Ripe color that we just put. So it's just all about making a gradient sort of blend. And again, I think the colors all blend out really well. I think there's some really nice pigmentation there as well. And as of right now, I am not mad at Too Faced with this palette, and y'all know Too Faced is always on my list, but they might just redeem themselves between this one and that new Gold Bar palette that they're coming out with. they might be back in my good graces. So I didn't realize that my camera pretty much died midway into doing the lid shade. So I did not film that, but I will show you guys which colors I used on the lid. I actually ended up mixing 2 shades. I mixed this one, which is called Peach Punch, and I mixed that with Fresh Picked, which is right here. So I just mixed those 2 shades, and that is what I used on the lid to just give it more of a natural type of color, since we already had so much color going on in like the crease and the transition. And then of course the lashes information will be down below. But I'm trying out this new primer. This is the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Stick It to Pores primer. It's supposed to be a mattifying pore primer stick. I picked this up from Walmart. I think it was about $6. The packaging is really cute. And then it's just a twist up stick. Kind of like the Milk Makeup Blur Stick or the Pure mattifying balm stick, which I really like. So who all is ready for the Rihanna Fenty Beauty collection to release on the 8th of this month? I already have an alarm set and everything because I am there. Slowly but surely, I think up until that time, we'll start to see a lot more promo pictures. Right now, we're just getting like little teasers, so it's hard to say exactly what the collection is going to consist of. I saw a picture of some highlighters, and then of course, she released a video that showed like the different skin tones and things like that. So I'm just super, super excited. This actually blends out really well. It has a really lightweight feel to it. I'm not sure about if it's making my pores look smaller, but I do feel like it is mattifying my face out. For foundation, I actually picked up 2 new foundations recently. I picked up the new NARS Velvet Matte Foundation Stick in the shade Macau. I'll just quickly show you guys what it looks like. But I can tell you, I'm going to take this one back to Sephora because it's too dark. So it looks like this. On one end, you get this little sponge type of stick that I guess you're supposed to use to blend it out. And then on the other end is the product. That is the product all the way rolled up, and it actually blended out pretty nicely, but the color was just really off. It almost had somewhat of like a grayish type of undertone to it, so I'm really not a fan, and I'm actually going to take that back. But they came out with pretty much every shade that they already have their regular foundations in. So the one that I'm going to try out today is this new SmashBox Studio Skin Shaping Foundation. It comes with like the foundation on one end and the contour stick on the other. But that's what the packaging looks like. I got mine in the shade 4.1. So there it is. Again, on one end you get the actual foundation. So go ahead and roll that up. So that is what the foundation looks like. And then on the other end that has like a slanted tip to it, you have your contour shade. And that is what it looks like. Again, I got mine in the color 4.1. So I'm just going to take the foundation and start making some marks on my face. It's not my exact shade, but it will definitely do. You guys can tell like my shade is not, oh my face is not one specific color. My face is really light in the center, and then it's darker around the perimeter edges. So it's not like my exact shade, but I'm about to blend it out and we'll see how it works. So this foundation is actually blending out really well. I am really liking the way that it is blended out. And I think it builds up to like a medium coverage. I'm definitely getting a medium coverage from this, but it blends out really well. I don't think I'm gonna build it up any more than this. I do think it gives you like a nitro I was gonna say a nice natural finish. Could you build it up? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you could, but I'm not going to for this video purpose. But I am really liking how this foundation has blended out. I think it's really pretty so far. The concealer that I applied is the new ColourPop No Filter Concealer. This one is in the shade number 1050. I've already talked about this a lot on my channel. I have raved about it quite a lot. I really like that concealer. And for those who weren't able to pick it up for the first release, I posted it on my Snapchat. You guys know they recently restocked it, so hopefully you were able to get your hands on it. What I like to do is kind of let it dry down a little bit. To me, it just applies better if you just let it sit, not too long, but just if you let it sit for just a little while and get a little dry, and then you just go ahead and blend it out with whatever you want to blend it out with. I know most people do like to blend it out with a beauty blender. Personally, I just like to use a brush. I picked up some really, why do we make this face? I feel like I make this face either when I'm doing like mascara or concealer, so excuse me if I'm scaring you guys a little bit, but I picked up a lot of great stuff recently. I'm actually gonna try and record my haul today because today is my only off day, so I want to get done as much as I can. And I think once I pick up whatever I get from the new Rihanna collection, I'm gonna slow down for a little bit. No, I'm not going on a no buy because y'all know I don't do well with no buys. I just don't need that type of negativity in my life. But I'm definitely gonna slow down because it's gonna be like, before you know it, Christmas is gonna be here. And I already know that Andre is gonna basically need like a whole new wardrobe because it's gonna get really cold up there in Ohio, and it hasn't gotten that cold since we've been here in Georgia. So that might be my last big splurge for just a little while, and then I might just save up for the Sephora VIP sale. The more I'm actually letting this foundation like sit, I really like how it looks. To me, it has a really nice, naturally evened out finish, and I'm really a fan of it because I guess I wasn't expecting much after that NARS foundation was a bust, but this is actually really nice. So I'm now going to take the other end of that and I'm going to go in with the contour portion. You guys know I love to use a cream contour on my face, but I always set it with the powder. I'm not sure how to really apply it. It's a little wide, so I don't just want to like go in like that because I feel like it's just gonna leave like a really wide muddy streak. So I think I'm just gonna take the slanted portion and kind of just carve that out. Hopefully I didn't apply too much. I'm gonna put a little bit down here as well. Ooh. I hope that doesn't mess anything up because again, I'm really liking how this foundation looks. I'm gonna take my little e.l.f. stipple brush and blend that out. So I think it blended out really well. I really love the color. I think the color combination of the foundation and the contour was really spot on, at least for the shade that I picked up, which again is 4.1. But I'm going to go in with a little bit of mascara. I'm going to be using the Givenchy Noir Couture mascara. I believe I just showed you guys this in my favorites, my end of month favorites. It's one of the items that I received from Octoly, but I really love this. It does just a great job at lengthening out your lashes. I'm not so much a fan of it as far as like adding volume, but to me it just does a really good job with adding that extra bit of length to your lashes. And if you are like me and you don't really have too many lashes, then that comes in handy. And I also think it does a really good job with kind of, I don't know, like fusing your lashes up into false lashes as well. So I've really been liking this one. I love the shape of it. It has like these 3 balls on it, and I don't know, it just does a really good job. So now for bronzer, I'm going to be using one of the new ColourPop bronzers. This one is in, I think Bits and Pieces is the name of it. Showed you guys this in a haul, so that's what it looks like. It does have like that reddish type of undertone to it, but for whatever reason, I've been really loving more red tone bronzers lately. And I'm just going to take this fluffy brush and just apply it on top of the cream contour. I think this will also work as a really nice blush color in the fall, just depending on your skin tone. So next up, I'm going to go ahead and go into highlighter, and the highlighter I'm going to be using is new. This is one of the new Lancome dual finish highlighters. I have mine in the shade Sparkling Peach, so that's what it looks like. You guys, if you're familiar with my channel, you know I've just been loving like that really peachy glow on my face lately, where normally I was never really into like the peach highlighter. So this one is not like super peach, it's just more of like a peachy gold from what it's looking like in the pan. So and I did use like the lightest tap, so I'm just gonna apply my brush back in. Okay, yeah, there we go. That is giving a really pretty peachy glow. And then for the lips, I'm first going to go in with this Sephora Cream Lip Stain. This shade is in Pink Tea. And then I'm going to top it off with MAC's Spice Lip Glass, which you guys know I have been absolutely loving recently.
And I gotta be out of my head to be suited. See, I love you, but I don't like that. I leave, but then I come right back to you. So what is the point? I might as well sit here and roll me a joint, or pour me a drink so I can get what's in and don't have to think no more. Get high as a plane, cause sober we drive each other insane. And we know if we don't, we're just